Why do YouTubers make devlogs? If you've been around the game development niche of YouTube, you'll likely have seen the classic game devlog. And even if you haven't, you'll probably get recommended one after watching this video. And once you watch one, you'll just keep getting recommended more and more. Not that this is a bad thing. I personally think it's cool to see what types of games people are working on, but you may be asking yourself, why do these game developer YouTubers consistently make devlogs? And even myself included. I'll call this the art of the devlog. This video is sponsored by Walling, but more on that later. And thank you to this Chad patron. First and most obvious answer is that they just do well on YouTube. Obviously, as a content creator, you generally want your videos to perform well on YouTube because you get those sweet dopamine points. This is almost a self-fulfilling prophecy, where you'll get recommended a devlog because it's performing well, then you'll think about making one yourself, and that'll do well, so the cycle continues. But an answer that may be not as obvious is that it actually helps the game development process. Now, creating videos around your game is clearly helpful for raising brand awareness about your game and general marketing. But aside from the marketing aspect, we can look towards the tech industry for the infamous sprint tech demo. Now, what is a sprint tech demo? And how does it relate to game devlogs on YouTube? Well, before I started making more project-based game development videos on this channel, I was making a lot of career advice videos about my experiences working in big tech. During my time at Microsoft, I was doing a lot more pure software engineering in an agile development team. As some quick context, agile just refers to the general structure of how you work on things. Agile methodology is based on a cadence of sprints, and a sprint is just some set amount of time. For example, on my team at Microsoft, my sprint was 2 weeks long, which means that we would essentially plan in 2-week increments. So I would take on the amount of work that I think I could complete within that 2-week period. Then, at the end of each sprint, you'll generally have a review or retrospective of some kind, and sometimes combined with a tech demo. Now, the importance of this tech demo is to illustrate to other people or teams about what you have completed in the previous sprint or 2 sprints. And personally, this really helped me actually get work done because I would know that I'm actually going to be showing off my work to different people. Sometimes just my team, but also sometimes higher level management. And I feel like devlogs on YouTube play a similar role in the general game development process. It helps keep you accountable for progress. And I have even found this about my own devlogs, is that I want to add enough visible features to my games to make an entertaining and compelling demo, whether that's adding an inventory, new combat, quests, etc. And this has definitely helped me maintain progress on the game overall, knowing that I'm going to be showing people in the next video. Now, obviously, sometimes not every implementation or new feature is demoable, and I don't think people really want to see some back-end code rewrite, and that's okay. But ultimately, this is one of the main reasons I believe YouTubers consistently make devlogs. It may have started because of the goal of getting views or marketing for a specific game, but continue because it's genuinely helpful for consistent game development progress. It's also just a great feedback tool. You may think a certain feature is really fun or intuitive, but those who watch the video may not. Essentially, crowdsourcing feedback in a pretty efficient manner. Comment down below on if you think making devlogs is actually helpful or not for the game development process. Speaking of devlogs, if you're interested, consider checking out some of my previous devlogs for my game Muster and my Patreon for code snippets, merch discounts, and other benefits. And if you're looking to get into game development, this video sponsor might be able to help, Walling. Now, I've mentioned Walling before on this channel and how it is a fantastic productivity tool for game development or really any side project. Walling helps you visualize all of your ideas and projects. And one thing I really like compared to something like a Word doc or a PowerPoint is that everything can be on a single wall or a single space. So you don't have to go through scrolling a massive design doc or flipping through a bunch of notebooks. You can put your game brief, ideas, character information, quests, code blocks, almost anything really. Walling is also built with collaboration in mind, where you can invite your team to your wall to collaborate with you in real time and communicate way more effectively. You can all add ideas, leave comments, and assign tasks to each other. Now, I'm a fan of minimalism and general aesthetic things, and I can confirm that Walling has a great aesthetic that is clean and simple, which further helps it as a productivity booster. Walling has a new free plan that allows you to add unlimited blocks and use the app to organize and manage your projects for free. Visit walling.app to create a free account and start organizing your ideas and projects. Thank you to Walling for supporting the channel. Thank you all for watching. watching. My name is Michael. We make game development, computer science, sometimes career, college advice type videos on this channel. If any of that does sound interesting, consider subscribing. Like this video to help your boy out with that YouTube algorithm. Check out one of my past videos and my past self would thank you dearly, and check out one of my future videos and my future self would also thank you dearly. We always do a bit of a bad British accent at the end of every video. Again, thank you to all of the patrons on Patreon, and hopefully I see you all in another one. Bye-bye.